Hi, everybody. This is Kathy Black. I am a CFA all breed judge, and it is my honor to be one of the judges for the virtual cat show for the Wild Rose Cat Club. And they had a lot of really fun and interesting categories for us to judge, and just some cute themes to go along with their name of their club. So it's coming up roses. And they had a lot of fun categories to judge also. And before I get into that, I want to thank all the sponsors. We had our gold sponsors, we had our silver sponsors, there were the bronze sponsors and the patrons. So thank you to all who contributed to the success of this show, including you who sent in your entries. So this is my Every Rose Has a Thorn, which I just thought was an adorable theme because we've all had a cat that just does something all the time that gets it in trouble. Okay, I have a cat, I call her Footsie. Footsie's like 15 years old now. The reason why she's called Footsie has nothing to do with her name. Her name is Dulcevita, is because her feet were always getting her in trouble. She broke my blinds by hanging off of them. She would play in the water bowl and spill water everywhere. She'd get the crickets and pull the legs off the crickets and then put the poor legless crickets in the water bowl and look at them and say, swim, swim, and the other girls were like, we don't like cricket flavored water. So we all have one of those cats, right? And this category was to recognize those cats. And these pictures were hilarious. So let's get started. My 15th best was obviously a staged picture of this American Shorthair with the pearls walking through the jewelry box. Maybe this cat has a history of stealing jewelry out of the jewelry box. It's a beautiful picture. I love the way it's got the pearls draped through its mouth, the way they're draped across the body. It was a beautifully staged picture. And I'm proud to make entry number 413 my 15th best. My 14th best is this exotic who's about to steal a piece of pepperoni pizza. I don't think it would like it once it got it. I had a Somali one time that fished all the pretzels out of the party mix and would lick the salt off the pretzels and leave the pretzels laying around without any salt on them, and of course soggy. I don't think this cat really wants some pizza, but it's got a cute look to its face, like I'm getting ready to get it. So entry number 418, you're my 14th best. This picture is kind of hard to see what's happening here. There were some other pictures that showed, but this cat is obviously a climber and it's climbing where it shouldn't be. Thank goodness I raised some breeds that were not curtain climbers, but I know there's some that are out there. And this Devon Rex has obviously gotten up where it shouldn't be. Entry number 416, you're my 13th best. Now, judging every once in a while, we come across a cat that once it gets a hold of a toy, it is just not going to let it go. And this Devon Rex looks like one of those cats that's got a hold of the toy. The judge is like, oh, nope, you can't have my toy. And the cat says, it is mine. Entry number 417, you're my 12th. Now, this cat's not really doing anything that would get it in trouble, but it's definitely expressing itself in the picture. I love the way it's just sticking its tongue out like, I'm sick and tired of you taking my picture. No matter what I do, I'm just laying here relaxing and you think I'm being cute and you go to get my picture. And so on you. That's what this looks like to me. Number 427, you're my 11th. Uh-oh, this cat is about to get some of the icing off of this beautiful cake. This Oriental Shorthair is checking it out. It is my 10th best. Talk about curtain climbers. Looks like this Maine Coon cat had decided to go up to the top of the curtain rod. And as we know, Maine Coons are not small cats. And it looks like the curtain rod came down with the cat. Although the cat's not freaked out, it's having a good time playing. Number 423, you are my ninth best. This was such a cute picture. This table is beautifully laid out. It's got the tableware and the silverware and your napkins, all with napkin rings. And as the centerpiece, you've got this beautiful little red tabby exotic kitten. It says, I am just going to enjoy dinner with you, but I'm not part of the main course. Number 419, you're my eighth best. This picture is actually a cat looking at a fish in a fish tank. And many of us have added fish and fish tanks as enjoyment. I hope it's enjoyable for the cat's entertainment. And they will oftentimes get up on top of it and try to look at it from on high. And that's exactly what this British Shorthair is doing. It is my seventh best. Now, this picture kind of freaked me out. I don't know exactly how high the banister is at this point where the cat is standing, but I don't have stairs in my house. It would freak me out if I saw one of my cats standing on the banister. This one's actually playing with a piece of artwork that is there where the banister turns the corner. It's balancing on the banister, playing with the artwork. It was just a picture that made my heart kind of skip a beat, kind of scared me. I hope the cat was not ever injured or harmed, but it's a really interesting picture, and I made it my sixth best. Oh no. So this toiger obviously found something. I don't know if it's a bag of flour or a bag of sugar or just some bag of some kind of powder, but it obviously had a good time playing with it, and it did a really good job of distributing the powder all through the house. Little toiger, number 414, you are my fifth. Now, this picture is just of a cat, a Somali, about to get into the dish. But the picture that I liked the best was a Somali that went into the trash can to get something out of the trash can. And anybody that's lived with a Somali, you know how they are monkeys, and they've got little monkey paws. And the picture of the cat in the trash can was actually my favorite picture. This Somali looks very typical of a Somali. Number 436, you're my fourth. I have to admit, I've seen this picture before. I judged this picture in another virtual show. I just thought it was hilarious the way this little black and white Maine Coon kitten is sitting in the toilet. Most cats don't like to get their feet wet. Most of them will not play in water. This one's very comfortable sitting in the toilet. I just thought it was a hilarious picture. Number 422, you're my third. Now this picture is very busy, and it's kind of difficult to figure out exactly what's going on. There's several Oriental Shorthairs in this picture. There is a mirror that is reflecting part of the picture, and they pose the white Oriental with a bottle of alcohol. It just was a cute picture. It's quite busy. It's kind of difficult to see exactly what all is going on in this picture, but I'm sure there's a story behind it, but I like the picture. Number 431, you're my second. And my best of the Every Rose Has Its Thorn is this Abyssinian. Now, Somalis and Abyssinians, I don't know what it is about them, but they love to eat and play with paper. And if you have your expensive paper in the printer, that's the paper they will get up and put teeth holes through every single sheet of it. This one has done a fabulous job of scattering papers all across the floor. Looks like it's even torn up some Post-it notes. I've lived with Somalis, and the Abyssinians are just the same, and they love to play with paper and make a big mess in your house. And it looks like that's what happened in this picture. So 412, you are my best of Every Rose Has Its Thorn. Thank you guys for letting me judge this show. Thank you to the people behind the scenes, the committee that work hard to bring this virtual show to you, make it easier on us judges. Ira Zink and her whole committee. Thank you so much. Thank you for letting me be a small part of this. And I will see you again. Bye.